Yo YouTube, it's me Sue again, selling another one of my decks. So this is probably one of my favorite decks to play. I don't know if anybody have heard of it before, but it's the Sun Moon intl deck. And when I first heard of their archetype, I thought it was like the best, one of the funnest, coolest archetypes ever. So put a deck together, and I'm selling it so you guys can enjoy it and have just as much fun with this deck as I did. So let's run through the monsters. Gores. You guys know what he does. Staple. Morphing Jar. Now this deck can go off, so you need hand power. So this gives it to you. It gives you some more cards to play with. Too honest. I mean, I wish this guy was still at 3. I really wish he was still at 3 because this deck runs pretty much all light monsters. So this guy is great for the deck. I run 1 Cyber. He's quick, and he gets that level, 6, level 8 out, which is what you need for the Sun intl and the Moon intl. 2 Shining Angels. This guy pretty much brings out Oracle when he's destroyed. So you bring out your Oracle, and then you can just go off and get your Sun and Moon intl out. Vice Dragon. He's pretty much another Cyber Dragon. Comes out, get that level 8 Synchro out. Dark Resonator. Dude, this guy's awesome. He's a great tuner. He's really underrated. I like him a lot, but you pretty much use him to get the level 8 out. Here he is, Oracle of the Sun. Now the reason why I'm not running so many Cyber Dragons is because this guy is pretty much a Cyber Dragon in himself. But for the, the deck, the Sun intl deck, so he's awesome, Gale, best tuner in the game, in my opinion. Sangan, you can search out an Oracle, search out any of the tuners that you need, like the Fire or like the Supe, to get your loop going with the Sun and the Moon. He's definitely a must. I don't really know how to say this guy's name, Apocalyptico, but when he's destroyed, he brings the Oracle out from the graveyard, so I'm only running 2 because I feel like he's still kind of weak, but he's good if you need to get Oracle from the graveyard. And Supe. He's a must in this deck because you can't get Moon out without Supe. And Fire Ant. Right here. You need him for the Sun intl deck. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but I love this architect. It's good stuff. And then Reasoning, as you can tell in my videos, I love using this card. Pretty much they're going to call a level. They're most likely going to get it wrong because this deck runs so many different type of levels of monsters. So this is good. Speeds up the deck. 3 instant fusions. I know what you're thinking, like what? 3 instant fusions? Well, pretty much instant fuse, get it going first turn, get the Moon out, get the Sun out, whatever you can do, tear them down. Get the loop going. That's what this deck's for. Get that loop going. Foolish Burial. Pretty much you use this to bring Oracles to the graveyard. If you have like a Papalico on the field, but Oracle in the graveyard is good. Just as good in your hand or in the graveyard. Mystical Space, stable. Mind Control. This deck does a lot of synchroing, so love this card. Reborn, you know what it does, staple. E-Controller, love this card. Take control of their level 5 monster, level 6 monster, whatever. Synchro with it, you're good. Trunade, staple. And then we got Starlight Road. Now, this deck isn't going to come with Stardust, but we could probably negotiate something where I could include a Stardust with the package here in this deck, so talk to me about it, but you guys know what it does. It's a great defensive card. Call the Haunted, I like it a lot. It's kind of slow, but I still think it's a staple. Threatening Roar, save you from an OTK. 2 Scrap Irons. Now this card is kind of underrated. I think it's a great card. I mean, you negate 1 attack, set it back down. I love it. It's a good card. Tyranno Tribute, staple. 2 Bottomless, staple. And here are the synchros that come with it. So the package deal that you're gonna get is it's gonna come with the Moon Dragon, Quilla. He's awesome, he's a great card, super strong. Pretty much you get this guy going with the Sun Dragon NT. Man, it's pretty hard to stop that loop. 2 Sun Dragon NTs. He's a beater, man. 3000 attack. It's pretty hard to get him off the field. I'm gonna throw in a couple level 5 instant fusion monsters if you don't have them. This is just an example of one, but I can throw in like 2 more if you want. 2 more Drama Knights. So here's a level 5 instant fusion. Avenging Knight Paresh. This guy has saved me a couple times. He pierces, and he changes the position, battle positions. I mean, he's pretty easy to make with this deck because you have a lot of light monsters. So he's coming with the package. I value this deck at 70 because I feel like it's a fun deck. It's a great deck. I really like this deck a lot. And I'm throwing in the Synchros also, and there's a lot of pretty good staple cards in here as well. So let me know. Give me an email. Email should be on the bottom of the screen again. And yeah. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thank you.